to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium, and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Chanticleers will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
How about that athleticism by the tight end, stretching out and diving to haul that pass in. Great play.
And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Williams will pass. Hauls it in. Open space at the 25. He got. The 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. Barely 2 minutes into the game and they're already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Canes! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
I love the aggressive nature and the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on 4th down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it. And not just get it, they score a touchdown.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Chanticleers offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's
turning it on. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Defensively, I know we're thinking when it's third and long situations, we're thinking pass, pass, pass. We drop, we get in our zones. Boom, they hand the football off. You got to react to it a little bit late, but my goodness, you got to get the guy on the ground. Nice effort by the running back, but defensively, we got to play pass, but still be able to see the run and react to it and go get that guy.
The shot that clears after ripping off that huge run. Let's see if they can do it again. Quickly to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Give to the back. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. And the shot that clears come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Back to pass, it's Coleman Hope. Finds the tight end. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The shot that clears are moving quickly down the field. Got his man quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Now on first and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. The screen, and watch out. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Splits the uprights. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Canes in the hurry up.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They're dealing with a second and long. Williams looking for a man. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
Rushes on him. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Dan, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They're working that left side. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. The give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. We've reached the break and Miami is holding on to the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the Chanticleers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
This time he's got it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Chanticleers have their offense in high gear. Gonna run it. It's Simpkins. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Croman Hope. With the catch, it's Hinton. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he tacks on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Navy is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over James Madison. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete. Because he made the catch, but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. And the Canes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got his man. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. He wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Lyle. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Williams will pass. Complete downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Lyle. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. The play action fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Sometimes you see play action for teams that don't really even run the football. I love how they run the football, set it up, next play, take the big shot down the field. The receiver makes the play, makes the catch, and runs it into the end zone.
And the extra point was good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. There's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Chanticleers send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. To the ground with the back. Shakes off the defender. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Hurricanes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Williams looking for a man. Right down the middle. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They get to him as he throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Canes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Chanticleers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab down the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Zings it complete to the right. Across the 25, he's got room. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Carr. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're testing the right side here. Gets away from one, finds room. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Williams will pass. Sets up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking downfield on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. That last completion sets him up on second down. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hurricanes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Makes a move. Touchdown, shot to clear. Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Carr. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy, might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
And the Canes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Going to the run to start this second half. At the 40, there he goes. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Chanticleers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Right on the money. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions. In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Makes the catch. It's Carr. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Williams looking for a man. Here comes the heat. He's got it inside the 25. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Canes are marching down the field. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. On the set. The Hurricanes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. Back's got it. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area?
Sneak gets it done.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself.
Oh, he's got some space. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility for the guy in that slot position.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And in this game, this guy has shown you why he's one of the best in the country. He has so much ability at the running back position. Speed, quickness, the ability to break tackles, unbelievable vision. Already now with 150 yards rushing, the defense has no answer for him. They've got to find a way to slow this guy down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Throwing right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Glass. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Fires to the big fella. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him.
Breaks into the open on the left. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Lyle. Got a little space. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Canes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Powers through the defender. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
All right, they showed this in the first half, right? Loaded up, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Come back now, pull some guys, go the other direction, have success. Great job by the coaching staff.
Caught behind the line. It's Lofton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
Gets it to him on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, the running back has it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Coleman Hope. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Chanticleers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking for space. It's Lyle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll run play action. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Gives it on the option. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. The Canes will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Off play action on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. The give out of the gun. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Finds his man down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Makes a man miss. Gets it all the way offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Coastal! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Jacksonville State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory, and that's really the standard there at JSU. They'll enjoy this one all week. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Under fire. Makes the grab. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Hurricanes are on the move. Williams will pass. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. On target. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job tackling on defense. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort. Other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that 3rd down was. They had to get the stop to give themselves a chance to now get off the field.
They'll send the tight end in motion. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Under fire. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Williams looking for a man. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Got it behind the line. It's Lofton. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as his defense forces a 4th down. to throw and pick up the first down. Going for it all. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
You're down 2 possessions, fourth quarter, time's not your friend. You got to take a shot. Defense doing a great job in the end zone, making.
There he goes. Got enough for the first. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that we're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.